The Anatomy of Fear, A Mortal Mind Unabridged by Valerie Lynn Stevens. Part 23. What is this skin? It thins with age as I surrender all joie de vivre and savoir-faire to the shabby cemeteries of cognitive sophistication. This is the nagging question. Where do I belong? Because even in this skin, I feel a misfit. Nothing fits but my own seething, gnawing disgust and hostile ambivalence. I cringe as I bare my teeth upon the titanium bars of this self-constructed prison, which has far too often lured me into its planetary field, saturnine salutations and seductions. At least I am better disguised now. Or am I? This mortal human skin is just too damn thin for the fires of the hell that we stoke with our incessant ignorance and insolence. For what is right is wrong. What is wrong is right. So, whose opinion matters more? Is there no fight left in me? Or perhaps the proper inquiry is, can I keep up this fight, and for how long? Or is this merely a state of self-induced systematic falling away, which is contrarily most expedient and essential to my own preservation and continued evolution? Yes, to just fall away. There has always been something there to catch me thus far, no matter how illusory it might have been revealed to be in hindsight. For there truly is comfort to be gleaned from any catastrophe. For the more we are hated and condemned by the world, the more we can be rest assured that we are doing something right. The more we feel we may have found our true place. Yet I will, akin to my nature, occasionally stop to ask, what am I? As I know all too well the utter demoralization and dehumanization which this world will eventually attempt to inflict upon me. And then the torment might begin again anew. Have I no heart, no soul, no spirit? What have I become? As the soul's eye comes to see both too much and too little. Yet from here on out I will focus on this one hope, the everlasting mercy and abundance of the Divine One. But I often wonder if I can take any more than I already have, only to squander it all once more upon self-doubt and compulsive self-reproach. I cannot take more than I can give. I just don't have the stomach for this kind of insouciance. I have already bitten off more than I can chew. I have so much to offer, yet seemingly no one to take the offering for what it's truly worth. I am just not myself anymore. Will I ever return? I hope. I pray. Am I worthy? I have become overly westernized, lobotomized, stigmatized, pathologized, and demonized. We are resented for our phoenix-like displays of effervescence and transcendence, and yet condemned equally, if not more so, when we are lost and estranged. But middle of the road will never truly be acceptable for anyone. And now I'm beginning to wonder if there is such a thing as too much self-examination, as there is such a fine line between that excess leading to enlightenment and that excess leading to digression and eventual demise. So then perhaps honesty is the best policy, but in rationed measures. And anyhow, everything has already been seen, heard, and proclaimed. I have always felt most at home within the deep end. Perhaps my passions will become less urgent as I age, and yet I will never accept their total surrender and abdication. For I have already in my youth had to compromise far too much of my most fundamental, noble, and cherished self just to hold my sanity intact. Yet I am beginning to see through the lies. Because maybe it's not so much that I don't fit into this world, inasmuch as it refuses to accommodate me. Thus must we hold on to let go, and let go to hold on. I don't know what to believe in save my own gradual deterioration. All that was once lucid and real has been proven mere illusion. Have I relied too much upon my own eyes of selective perception? Or does my madness lie in a seeming oblivion to my actual soundness of mind and soul? Nevertheless, the devil tarries on, plying his trade at every opportunity which presents itself, if but even for a nanosecond of human doubt or fear. And soon I fear, yet oddly enough at the same time, eagerly anticipate the moment that I will know with all finality that I am irretrievably mad. Yet it is only within madness that we can feel whole, most authentic, and blissfully unified. For true insanity wears the false mask of rancor, discord, and crude dichotomy. And when at last we have departed from all the true madness of this world, perhaps only then will we be declared the heroes and saints we were all along. Yet for now, perhaps I shall indulge in the exigencies of indifference, for no separation can occur within its wake, for all is free to just be. And yet must I also tread with caution, lest I assign myself to this role for the duration of my earthly incarnation. The question is not what will become of me should I acquiesce to this role, but what will become of me if I do not, at least for the time being. Desperate measures for the preservation of the most precious treasures, after all. For surrender no longer softly coaxes, it warns. It is the only internal dictator that I can from henceforth regard with such blind obedience. For perhaps madness is all we have ever known, and hence must glean our esteem and health from it.